Hello, end of term test 2 review. So we start with the first exercise here. Put the bracketed words in the correct tensor form, the most famous one here. So from the start, we know that this paragraph is going to talk about celebrations. Thanksgiving is a celebration, as you already know. If you don't know, it's Thanksgiving is celebration. In American feast celebrates a dinner, round the dinner in winter. It has a history. I'm not going to talk about the story of this one because you need to have more grammatical answers than story of this story. Okay, so many countries celebrate Thanksgiving sometime during the year. In the United States, Thanksgiving Day is celebrated on the fourth on the first Thursday of the month. Okay, so here we've got the and then we have ordinal number, the fourth Thursday of the month. Traditionally, this is the day when people get together with family and friends to give thanks for their many. So we need many plus we always say that it is many plus countable noun and in the plural. So many things, many people, many. So I'm going to just insert the bubble. We may need it to highlight a few rules. Okay, I guess it's an easy one here about the many, but sometimes you may really don't give it, not to give it any due importance. So many plus plural noun. What is a plural noun from bless here? So here bless you, we know the word bless you. So the noun is the blessing, ni'ma. And then it's the many blessings, so plural, okay? Ni'ma, so we say it's, when these Americans went to America, from Europe to America, they had very hard winter when the weather was really extremely cold and there were lots of deaths. People died, and then they found a crowd of herd of turkeys, and they thanked God for this gift. That's why it was a blessing for them, and then they celebrated this blessing with the family. So many blessings, including family, health, good, and safety. So good what? Here we need the noun because we've got here health is a noun, family is a noun. These are all blessings. نعم ممتعنا. We are blessed to have a family. We are blessed with good health. We are blessed with safety throughout the year, and we are blessed with fortune. So fortune هو c'est pas la fortune تكون la fortune كيما تنجم تكون الحظ luck. Okay, so people usually prepare a wide of. If we have a wide, we need a noun from various is an adjective. The noun from various is a variety. A wide variety of foods, including turkey, sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie, green beans, and here, so we are describing the pumpkin هو القرع. Okay, pie يعني تحت. Green beans, green is an adjective describing اللوبيا. Potatoes, احنا we need an adjective to describe the potato. When the adjective comes from a verb, so we put the ed, the past participle, gives us the function of an adjective. Mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce. The head of the house often cuts the turkey, and the rest of the family sits down to eat well when all of the food is ready and set on the table. Often someone is chosen. I choose someone to do something. Okay, so if someone is chosen to grace, déjà عنا from the start هنا to offer grace, sorry, to offer grace and to thank God. So we've got parallel structure here when we want to deal with with a parallel structure. It means to offer and to thank. Because we've got to thank in here, so we know that we need to offer. And then it's some from the both sides. يعني من جهتين، من الجهة الأولى نلقاو chose to choose someone to do something، ونلقاو من de l'autre côté نلقاو and تعطينا and يعني parallelism. Okay, so and to thank God for his many blessings. Déjà blessings موجودة هنا، je l'ai fait exprès de la laisser. C'est pour cette raison aussi, if you read the whole text, we're going to sometimes find some solutions, answers to our questions. After the is finished, so the plus noun, and then this noun here should be in the singular form because we've got is. Okay, so the prayer, when we saw this together when we talked about Ramadan, where people pray all night long, or it's a month of prayers and charity. Charity يعني الصدقات وسعة الغير. People start passing around the food and helping to the dishes on the table. So here with this an expression we say I helping and helping. تو انتم هنا pass around the food، يعني هنا يتعدوا يقعدوا على الطاولة. Okay, and help themselves to the dishes. This is an expression يعني هنا يقول لك معناتها هنا if you are feel free and help yourself with dinner or to the dish on the table. It means يعني برا سربي روحك، برا تفضل مرحبا بيك، هكا الماكلة قدامك. So you don't need to be served by the host. Sometimes if you are at home or you are not in a very formal meeting or gathering, so you just help yourself to the dish or with the dinner, and it's okay. People usually engage in warm as they eat. So eating is not just to kill here, to break the fast or be because you feel hungry. To eat is a kind of good manner to make people meet, talk, chat about different things and nothing. Okay, sometimes people are taken by the hard life and the schedule, everyday timetable, so they don't find time to talk to each other about any matters. So it's a gathering here. This holiday this feast is an opportunity to chat. So people engage in warm. We've got warm here is an adjective, and the word warm we need a noun. If it is a warm, if it is if you don't have here, uh, engage in a warm chat. Okay, but here there is no so they engage in warm chatting. So it means if you are going to find out the form, the right form, you can just omit warm. Okay, and then find yourself directly with the verb. So you say, I engage in chatting. I help in doing the housework. So this warm here can sometimes these extra words, these words, the adjectives, the adverbs, are words to make you just give you more information. Sometimes they are optional. You can just omit them to understand the sentence. As the more that you have them, the more difficult to find out the answer. يعني تنحي انت حاجات الزايدين، تخلي روحك الجملة sujet verbe objet et tu vas trouver ta réponse. Surtout كي يبداو جمل طوال شوية وفيهم أكثر من clause. Okay. After the meal is over, pumpkin pie is served, and then the family helps clean up the tables and dishes. It's often common for family members to sit and watch American football on TV. We complete these two celebrations with words from the list below. Religious, it's an adjective that comes from religion. Yeah, it's an adjective. Okay. Parade. It's the parade. Parade. It's when people. It's very famous in Tunisia. We know about about Carnival in what here? So in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, they have an annual parade of the. They bring colorful. They decorate their vehicles with colors, balloons. The women wear wear costumes, costumes, okay? And they parade. We shall talk about also those designers that have models to parade on the stage with the new designs. Devoted يعني هنا كرسة. So my mom devotes all her life or her time to my safety, to my upbringing, to my education. كرست حياته. Who dressed so ده فما فرق بين I wear my clothes and I get dressed or I dress up. When I dress up يعني حطيت الحطة. Okay. Ancestors ce sont les ancêtres. Our grandparents. Charity c'est صدقة. To charitable work it means to do something good for the poor, for the homeless, for those in need of help. Holy هي the holy Quran or هو مقدس. Okay. dawn هو الفجر. held is the past of to hold. It's the past participle of the verb held. So we can say the birthday is held, the celebration is held, or was held in September, or okay. I hold the conversation with someone. So it is the Islamic, sorry, Muslim. I get tired. Now it's 11 p.m. That's why I may get a little bit dizzy here talking. It's the Islamic month of fasting. So it's an Islamic religious month, or you can say holy month. And at this stage, we are not sure about it. So we can say either religious, it's a religious month, it's a holy month. So I write them both because I started writing, but we never give two answers at the same time. I'm quite sure that when going all along the paragraph, you are going to find out that there is a space that necessitates only one space, not many. Okay. So we said holy month or religious month of fasting, praying, offering charity, and reciting the Quran. Muslims do not drink or eat from dawn to sunset. Sometimes there are some words easy to grasp. From dawn من الفجر إلى غروب الشمس. The nights are to special prayers and to recitations from the Quran. So these nights are dressed now. They are held. Nights are not held. We hold a conversation. We hold a feast, an event. Are devoted. يعني هنا يعني on va dévouer l'île pour récitation du Coran et pour faire la prière. During the last 10 days, some Muslims seclude themselves in a mosque. seclude يعني يقعد ما يخرج معناتها يعتكف voilà seclude themselves in a mosque to give full time to contemplations. So these contemplations we need an adjective that describes the contemplation so we've got here either we put it's called Ramadan to religious contemplations. Here we don't say holy contemplations, we can the holy month to the religious contemplation. نقدر نتأملوا في الدنيا والدين وكل شيء. احنا نقولوا the holy month of Ramadan and the holy Quran الشهر المقدس وإلا الكتاب المقدس القرآن الكتاب المقدس. لكن ما نقولوش التأملات المقدسة تأملات دينية. Okay. Now we move to another celebration, which is the magnificent festival is annually in the white town of Sale. It is here, so is organized. We don't have organized. Is past participle of held. This festival is held in the white town of Sal or Saleh, twin sister of Rabat in Morocco. Each year, the shrine Zawiya of Sidi Abdullah bin Hassoun is visited by sailors al-Bahara up as pirates. So هنا يشبههم هذوما they are sailors here dressed up as pirates. يبدأوا لابسين كوم دي بيرات. Who would through the town. Who would plus verb. We need a verb here. Who would parade through the town. Okay, so they would parade through the town. So they go in the town يعملوا parade يعملوا معناتها حركات يعني يمشي ويجي ويعملوا استعراء فوالا. The town of Sale carrying wax lanterns high up to high up. So wax احنا شفناها في مدام تسودز وعنا فيها wax كشمعي معناتها لي ستاتيو wax statues. هنا lanterns هما كالقناديل high up to commemorate the patron saint of travelers سيدي عبد الله بن حسون to protect them on their voyage as their ancestors used to do. So they يتبركوا بيه معناتها هنا يتبركوا بيه سيدي حسون to its celebration called wax lantern procession. Put the bracketed words in the correct tense or form. From the old days, transport has been for human beings. Plus noun. So from noun from necessary. Necessary is an adjective. Necessity is a necessity for human beings. They have used it to travel from one place to another. How do people how to travel? They travel carrying products and merchandise to the markets. Okay, so it's like كأن عملنا تلخيص يعني لخصنا they were carrying. So they traveled from one place to another and they were carrying products and merchandise to the markets. So they traveled. How did they travel? Carrying products. In terms of environment, we can say that public transport is a suitable mode of transport. مادام عندي mode of transport لازمني an adjective to describe it. Suitable mode هي the adjective from suit كيما convenient. Okay يعني مناسبة للترانسبورت. Transport is suitable for the environment. Actually using public transportation will reduce باش يخلي ينقص il va réduire to reduce pollution and the roads. شفناها مع بعضنا وقتها عملنا congestion. Congestion is the noun from here traffic jams. Congestion هنا ما عنديش noun حشنا roads كشبيهم roads clogged roads. مادام عندنا باش نعمل adjective من مشتق من الفيرب. اوكي نحطو past participle. past participle كان نتوما نسيتوه هما وقت اللي نبداو عندنا verb نحطوه في الباسي ولا في الباست بارتيسيبل كي يبدا فيرب ريغوليي هاكا الاو دي كلاشي كلوغد ذا رود يعني سكرت شو اسمه شوارع والا the roads are clogged والا the clogged roads. هنا كيما هذه خاطر او دي في past participle بالاو دي كي يبدا الباست participle نتاع irregular verb كيما شفنا break broke broken broken leg broken هنا c'est un adjectif mais مشتق من participe passé من le verbe break. Okay, so and clogged roads and will also will بعد will لازمني نحط un verb. Okay, so لازمني نخمم شنو هي الفيرب متاع low. So we lower the rate of نعرفوا حاجات قاعدين نتعلموا فيهم جدد وما شفتوهمش في حتى بلاصة. ما هذاك هو الخدمة احنا كي نخدموا رانا دي دوفوار سورتو متاع اللي مش بيلوت هكا جينيرالمون 4 كلمات يتقالوا في القسم يتقالوا في الدوفوار الأعداد يسون أو توب. واما بالنسبة للبيلوت شنو نعملوا ناخدو السياق اللي احنا قريناه اللي هو ترانسبورت باش تلقاوها في الورقة دي عندك ترانسبورت باش تلقاو معناتها فري تايم اكتيفيتيز باش نلقاو معناتها سيليبريشنز. اوكي هذوما هما اللي يدور عليهم التيم متاع الواحد وهكا نلقاو لي كونتكست اللي عندنا نختاروا منهم لي فوكابولير كي ولا لي بوين غراماتيكو ولا لي فورمز اللي هما لي فورم دو لا لي فورم دي مو يعني adjectif adverb pronoun كذا ونحطوهم. اوكي. alors هنا lower the rate of accidents. To make use of public transport, governments must try to provide more facilities to the public. facilities راهو خدمات، راهو متغلطوش تقولوا facilities معناتها facilities معناتها facility، لا. okay, so to the public that will help in احنا ديما نقولوا I help in doing the housework, I help in saving time, energy and other resources. So let's put bracketed words in the appropriate tense. Have you ever been in Jerba? Have you ever this is تبع present perfect but لازم نعرفوها اللي احنا هنا past participle هذايا تبع present perfect ما لقيتوهاش مازلتو، ما يمنعش انه ساعة نحطوا لكم الفيرب بين قوسين ça saute aux yeux مادام have you visited an island. if here if you went to Jerba you would enjoy your time there and you will. شفت كيفاش انا كي نخمم من الاول نقول زعما if you present ولا if plus past. كان مشيت لجربة راك تمتعت، لكن هنا ما نجمش نجاوب لما نمشي نقرا حتى للنقطة نلقى هنا عندي كلمة will. alors will هذيا خلتني انا نقول alors معناش نحكيو على حاجة صارت في الماضي وفات، نحكيو على حاجة توا والنتيجة متاعها باش تكون في المستقبل. alors you will have the opportunity to see many nice views. alors it's a present simple. if you go to Jerba you and احنا ديجا هنا and باش نحطها بالاخضر parallelism مرة أخرى. alors you will enjoy مادام عنا and you will enjoy present. alors هنا conditional type 1 هنا عنا if وحطينا ال présent if plus present will باش طلعناها اللي هي will بالand هذه والwill الثانية الموجودة. ساعات عنا دو la même phrase متكونة من دو clauses. شو معناتها clauses؟ كي يبداو زوج جمل مربوطين ببعضهم بأي طريقة بالإف بالشرط بالكوز سبب بالنتيجة باللي هو مربوطين ببعضهم. alors يبداو فرد temps généralement يبداو يزون le même temps on change de temps كان كي نبداو باش نزيدو سوجي آخر ولا باش نعملو أكتيفيتي أخرى مع معناتها time expressions آخر يعني next week but today but the next month كي تتبدل الأمور. لكن هنا if you go to جربة you will enjoy your time and you will have the opportunity to see many nice views. The people in Jerba are friendly. bon هذه تحسها كاللي باراشوتي هكا مسهلة. are very kind they are friendly. okay so people are friendly. if you say you're talking about people in a foreign country well when as a tourist they are friendly or some people are hospitable معناتها يعني يرحبوا بالعباد ولا welcoming. they are welcoming in Jerba people are welcoming يعني يرحبوا بالعباد. نسميها local people وإلا locals هما السكان المحليون كي نبداو نحكيو على tourists coming to different countries. okay so they always ready to help. Tourists come from all over the world to see the island. They like the beach and the nice weather. وفات الجملة متاعنا باش نبداو جملة جديدة. جملتنا بدات بverb. alors عنا لهنا وديجا عندي هنا السوجي عندي هنا الفيرب متاعي are. alors new places and making new friends are. alors هنا تحسها على الآخر entouré par des indices. alors هنا مادام عنا and making يعني visiting and new places and making new friends are very exciting things to do. People who have gone there say it is nicer than any other place they have ever been to. okay now to choose the right alternative. In London there are different means of transport. You can go by car, underground or metro. however the plus superlative form. The most important and famous one is the double-decker bus. It is convenient and people like it. So convenient مناسبة and frequent. يعني كيفاش نقولوا احنا يعني واحدة هي frequent معناتها موجودة بفريكونس باهية يعني نلقاوها كل درجين نلقاو هذيك هو اللي يخلي suitable ولا convenient means of transport. So public transportation can be convenient only when the government for example provides the roads with the regular and the frequent rides. على خاطر if you go to your job you don't find the means of transport, you would go to job late and you would have lots of problems. هذيك علاش we can say that sometimes they are reliable. So sometimes some means of transport in Tunisia, مش sometimes, most of the time the means of transport in Tunisia are not reliable. They are not, we cannot rely on them, okay? So let me write the word reliable. So to rely on, adjective reliable. So it is not reliable at all to take the public transport. So you can reach your job very late, okay? And you can even get fired from your job because of the inconvenient means of public transport. Okay, so here so convenient means suitable. The opposite of convenient, inconvenient. So we said frequent, and people like it because it is unusual and economical. Unlike other public means of transport, which, because means of transport is here it's not person, it's an object, which prohibits smoking, double-decker buses provide services for both smokers and non-smokers. Heavy smokers are allowed to smoke. I allow someone to do, yeah, we allow someone to do something. Let someone do something. Allow someone to do something. When I say to do, يعني هنا to play, to swim, to board, to plus verb, okay? It's to plus verb. We allow someone to do something. Heavy smokers are allowed to smoke and they can enjoy themselves without any problems. Besides, these buses can, after can, it comes without saying, can plus bare infinitive, can offer long tours دورات in the center and the suburbs. Suburbs هما الضواحي, okay? So يعني when I talk about suburbs, I talk about the outskirts of suburbs. Suburbs are the outskirts of the city. يعني people when cities become crowded, overpopulated. So and then with the expansion, we say expansion of the population. With the expansion of the population, expansion يعني تمدد, to expand يعني زيادة population. People start to settle down. Settle down يعني يستقر. Settle down in the suburb يعني كانوا بلايص فارغين مسيبين ولاو مدن كاملة. Okay, so in the suburbs or the outskirts of the city. Okay, we're done with this. So circle the correct answer. Traditional means of transport such as walking, cycling, and horse-drawn carts, هما carreta, have been used for centuries. They are environmentally friendly and do not harm the planet. However, they are slower than modern. alors هنا تحسها جيت however وحدة سينو لازمنا نعملوا طلة نشوفوا اسكو الفكرة لهنا قلنا انه هذوما walking و cycling امورهم باهية مريقلة alors سينا جونا بوزيتيف هنا قلنا they are friendly جينا لهنا قلنا slower than modern means of transport so هنا دخلنا في النيجاتيف alors لازم نحط however تعطينا contrast okay. Then cars, buses, and airplanes. Modern transportation is faster and more convenient. Comparative and more convenient comparative. واحدة short adjective fast faster. والأخرى long adjective more plus long adjective. But it produces harmful emissions which contribute to pollution and climate change. يعني هنا هذوما الكراهة بيؤديوا للبوليسيون ويؤديوا للشانجمون دو كليما. That's why we should بعد should ما قلنا could و should و would و will هذوما models الكل لازم نحطوا bare infinitive to make modern transport more sustainable. هنا هذاك علاش sustainable يعني reliable نجموا نعملوا عليه and reduce its impact on the environment. The impact هي influence. Okay, so we need to public transport also is good because it can save the planet and because the public transport has an impact or influence on the environment. Okay. Yeah. Put the bracketed words in the correct tense. The other day, coming back from an outing, I began walking all alone in the dark. Not even a single person was around. I started crying as I felt very frightened. So I felt because she felt the feeling وقتها ما خداش وقت she felt very frightened she started crying suddenly I heard a voice someone was shouting someone was shouting something okay so suddenly so someone was shouting something suddenly she heard a voice okay I got terrified and began walking fast here it does not fit here fast باش نحطو faster باش تقولوا لي ويني then مش ديما نلقاو then راهو باش نحطو faster so I heard a voice someone was shouting something I think it's not مش was shouting مش مقتنعة بها أنا ذي على خاطر أنا سمعت ما عندهمش علاقة ببعضهم كيما في الوضعية الثالثة alors أنا suddenly so I start crying يعني she was crying she felt frightened خاطر يعني حست وقتها بالوحدين suddenly she heard a voice someone shouted something alors عبد قال حاجة بصوت عالي okay shouted something alors خافت I got terrified and began walking faster than before the man shouted then before hearing the voice so soon I heard loud footsteps following me والله حتى كي كتبتولي mine نحسبها صحيحة following my footsteps خطواتي alors صحيحة زوز صحاح منجموش تطلع غلطة I thought it might be a ghost or someone bad شبح so I started running just a little ahead I some parked cars and I hid behind one of them so هني الحكاية ما نعرفوش شنو هي صارت تحسها فيلم المهم احنا الفيلم متاعنا يخرج سلامات فيلم الدفوار I started just a little ahead هنا ديجا عندي and محلاك الآن قديش تحل مشاكل and I hid hid دي c'est le passé متاع hide. alors هنا I saw automatiquement باش نحط saw. I saw some parked cars and hid behind one of them. Parallel structure. Okay. Now you circle the correct alternative. Receptionist and Tom. Hello, Plaza Hotel, Liverpool. Hello, I'd like to book a room. Reserve, مش reserve. A room, please, from 20th to 23rd of May. Single or double? Or we said single, double room or a twin room. Single, thanks. I just checked. I'm afraid we are booked. How are we booked? We are fully booked. يعني c'est bon, on est réservé. On the 20th and 21st, I can give you a twin room for the other nights. Well, I don't really want to change rooms in the middle of the conference. How much is it a night? £95, and that includes breakfast. It's a bit expensive, but that's okay. Okay, my company is paying. Okay, well, I leave for it for now. Thanks. I will call back if I can't find anything else. Okay, thanks for calling. We all have hobbies and interests. Some of us enjoy reading. Enjoy plus energy form. Others prefer to watch films based on those books. One of my friends is interested in music. That is why he last year. That is why he joined. He joined the music school last year. He wanted to take up classes, Western music. He also attends geography classes every weekend. Choreography, sorry. I think his class show for the end of year party next June. Alors, we'll give I think زادة تعطينا future simple مع will. Okay. Fill in the blanks with words from the box below. Cannot. Vehicle it's يعني عربة. reliable شفناها بكري يعني اعتمدوا عليه. sustainable. motorcycles موتورات. risks هم dangerous. Without our vehicles it would be difficult to work. It would be difficult to work. الركحة وليت عندي ماني أنا لازمني نركحهم سينو ما نجمش ناخد. Okay, so it would be difficult to work or take care of our families. For most individuals, being without their for even a day or two creates an enormous inconvenience. Without their car ما فماش vehicle. Without their vehicle, for most individuals, being without their vehicle for even a day or two creates an enormous inconvenience. However, even though is vital to our everyday life, it also has it also فالت الأخرى حسيت فيها شك شوية. Even though reliable فما كان adjective هذا الوحيد. alors is vital reliable transportation. معنا كان الادجكتيف الوحيدة reliable نكتبوه حتى لو كان ما فهمناهوش. reliable transportation يعني sustainable حاجة نجم نعتمدوا عليها. is vital to our everyday lives. It also has drawbacks. Motor vehicles come with a variety of risks. While we okay modes of come with a variety of risks. يجيوا avec plusieurs risques. While we cannot give up all modes of transportation, we cannot give either, although we just know that the cars are so risky, but we cannot give up. ما نجموش نقطعوا مع كل les modes de transport. Transportation, there are more eco-friendly transportation options to get around, like the motorcycle motorcycles, scooters, scooters, electric cars, and public transportation. Okay, so I think that we are done with the review. Lots of word vocab, okay, and then just here to just draw your attention that if you are interested to find out a paragraph about any means of transportation, you can just take use of those grammar purposed activities just to take from them some useful ideas or useful expressions to talk about your favorite means of transportation, or we can be asked about how you spend your free time. These are the two major writings in this end of term test 2. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.